What's up, guys? It's Loaf. Today I have another story time. Today I'm going to be talking about my fifth and sixth year of school. Now, I live in Mexico. Fifth and sixth are still, sixth grade is still in elementary. So, that means there's only 3 years of middle school. But, when I first arrived here in Mexico again after living 6 years in the United States in Colorado. And when I arrived here, I was put into this religious school. It was a private school, and I was in that school for fifth and sixth grade. Now, fifth grade, it was okay. I got to know some of the stuff. I got to know a lot of stuff. Got to get used to the Mexican school system. And then, I was happy. I was happy all of fifth grade. Everything went well. I had friends and all that. But at the end of fifth grade, my best friend, my then best friend, the guy I always hanged out, the first guy I started talking to, his dad got transferred from his job, and he moved away to another state. So I was pretty sad. It was the first person I really talked to. I really got to hang out with here in Mexico, and I was sad. I lost a good friend, and then in sixth grade, it started out great. Turns out my vice principal was my teacher, and that's weird. I mean, she was vice principal and she was a teacher, but yeah, and she wasn't there most of the time. She was always like leaning. She had an assistant, and yeah, this is a weird private school. She had an assistant, and the assistant would mainly be the one that leaves us the work for school, for class and all that. And whenever she did come, she would be the one that puts the work and all that. But I don't know what it was. Somewhere along the line, I don't know if it was just how our relationship started or whatever. But she started to do things to me. She started to every time I said something to her, she would treat me like in a real snotty way. She would always be mean to me, and only me, surprisingly, everybody else she would treat right. And now this teacher, she was like young, well, not that young. She was probably like 45 at most. But yeah, she what's it called? And something she always did was talk in quotes and sayings and all that. How the saying goes and all that. She would always talk in quotes. And it got really annoying because she would always repeat one. I don't know how to translate from English to from Spanish to English, so I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, it's something that I didn't like. But I never said anything. Then like one day, I don't know what it was. I was doing some classwork, and then she told me to go check the works. She told me to show her what I was doing. And I went and I showed her, and I'm like, wait, I don't know what it was. She was like, wait, what's this? She got mad at something I written, and she basically got mad at me. And I think that's where everything started to go to hell, because after that, she did a lot of stuff. She did a lot of stuff to me, only me. So I dealt with it because I was like, well, maybe it's something, ordinary. I don't know if it's just me, and so I stand at it. So I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything about it. And then eventually in winter, she started being mean to me around winter, and it was close to winter vacation, so I didn't pay much attention to it. I was like, maybe she just stressed out or something. And so I did everything school year. Well, the rest of winter went off well. We got out of classes. But just before we got out winter vacations, she said something. She was like, it was the last day of school before vacations, and then she was asking everybody what they wanted for Christmas. And so she asked everybody, then it finally came to my turn. And this was around, 2006, 2007. And she told me, oh, what are you going to ask Santa Claus to bring you? I still believe in Santa Claus. I'm like, well, I asked him for a Nintendo Wii. And she pulls out the meanest thing any grown person can tell a 10, 11-year-old kid. She told me, well, I hope he doesn't bring it to you, because you don't deserve it. And that really got to me, because I instantly thought, what did I do? What did I say that, for her to say that I didn't deserve it. For her to know that Santa was gonna think, oh, he doesn't deserve it. So I left school that day. I was pretty sad. I was shocked and all that, cause I was thinking that what if it was true? What if I didn't deserve it and I still got it? Maybe I did something bad and didn't deserve it. So I was sad. All that. I got a bad start on vacations, and I did end up getting Nintendo Wii, and I was happy. But still, just that what she said kept. I kept hearing what she said in the back of my head. And well, finally summer came, and what's called this is where it really all started to go bad. She would just constantly scream at me. She would like make a fool out of me in the middle of class. I would just be like dictating something. I would like turn around to one of my buddies and say, what do you like, when she was telling us to write something down and I missed something. I turned to one of my buddies and like ask him what she had said, and she would get mad at me. She would get mad for asking. She wouldn't tell anything to my buddy. She would only scream at me. And then we always had the plays. Whenever we had the plays, we had to do rehearsal. And rehearsals were for me just a pain in the ass, because I would barely like do one step. I would accidentally like miss a step or something, and she would like stop everybody, scream at me, make me look like a fool and all that, make me the guilty guy, the bad guy, and all that. And then eventually she just started taking me out of the classroom for no apparent reason. She would like just say, "Hey, Pedro, whatever, uh, get out of the class and go sit over there." And then she would signal, depending on the time of the day. She would either signal the sun. If it was like in the middle of the day, she would put me in the sun. If it was in the morning, she would just do it when it was still like a bit cold in the morning. She would put me in the shadow, and all that, so I could either be cold or sweating. And of course, it wasn't just sixth grade. It was from first to sixth grade classes going in and out. So the guy would have a lot of kids just walking by and looking at me, giving me funny looks. And I mainly cost me pains in my social life. After that I became very timid, very shy. I was scared of many things because she implanted this of me having the fault for everything. So after that, I had a hard time getting used to being around a lot of people because I was afraid that I would do something. Now I don't hate her, but I don't like her either. I just let her be the human she is. And what's called, yeah, I don't have any regrets. I don't see why I would have regrets. I didn't do anything bad. But yeah, that's basically what happened to me in sixth grade. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was I said that made her just be mad at me the whole time. But well, the game's coming to an end. I'm signing off. See you guys next time. Thank you.